Hello and welcome to another episode of Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty. I'm Mr. Achievable. Last time we finally got the AKS-74U and, well, that was a trip. If you haven't watched it, you might like to put it, double speed or something, because I really screwed up on that one. I constantly set mines off and such. And it just wasn't good. Not in the slightest. But I did get the AKS after I already came in here. As you can see, stupidly without it, I completely forgot, hey, you're supposed to go to the weapons storage or the warehouse first. Yeah, didn't do that, so I'm back. And also last episode I screwed up hugely on everything else. Okay, now I should be able to just walk through, yeah, without detection, which is great. And we're good. So now, let's see, what else do we have to do? I know I have to save it to get Ames. Oh, the Ames and the President are in here, I believe. Yeah, Ames gives me directions where the President is. So, this part should be easy. I remember relatively well how Ames looks, so I should be able to just spot him and be good from there. What's my health like? Oh, might as well top off. I swear they made that so much easier than it was originally. I used to actually have to change floors and come back because I'd screw that up so much it just wouldn't take. Now it's like, oh yeah, here you go, but works the way it should. Yeah, no one knows this is the shifty-eyed soldier that's strangely walking like something's wrong. Yes?
Raiden, one of those hostages in there is Ames.
You don't
the
say.
The only thing we know is that Ames wears a pacemaker. His
Okay.
heartbeat should sound different from other people's.
Okay.
So use the directional microphone to locate him.
Okay.
You don't have a directional microphone, however. Find one first. The microphone is...
Yeah. I don't need it though. I know what he looks like. Oh well. At least that's been made easier. Cause that mistake, such a bitch whenever I was younger, and I swear it was different. Alright. Penis enhancer. I wonder why she was looking for that. Okay, that guy's running. Run. 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 The guy's just randomly, he's got his gun up, sighted in, and he's like, essentially running. Alright. Let's do this again. Whoops! Didn't remember I had my gun out. I had him perfectly centered too. Would have been able to grab him and throw him in. Whoops.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. I'm sending additional men to B1 and the Show 1 core. Heighten security in the crew lounge.
Okay.
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
Oh, fuck off.
Dispatching backup unit to the hall entrance on B1 and the Show 1 core. Don't let the intruder get away.
Fuck. Of course. Let's do this again.
Return to your positions. Increase security.
Fucking bastard.
Understood. I'm sending
Swear.
additional men to B1 and the Show 1 core. Heighten security in the crew lounge.
Okay. Well, this is fun. I forgot to set my timer. Oh well. Should be roughly correct on it. Oh man.
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
Oops. Run over here. And we're good. This time I didn't shoot him.
Pattern recognized. You are cleared to enter.
Okay, now I have everything I need.
Raiden, one of those hostages in there is Ames.
Okay, we already heard you. I just need to
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
look for him. I think that might be him. Oh wait.
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
You're Ames, aren't you?
Here we go. I'm good. He's just walking around with a directional mic like, No one notices him.
You must be Ames. Keep still and listen to me. I'm not a terrorist.
Yes, you are.
I got in here using one of their uniforms.
And just so you know, we're
I'm
gonna
taking off
skip
the
some
cape. Stay
story
quiet.
in replacement for listening
Who told
to
you about me?
Johnny,
An
because
informer calling himself Mr.
fuck
X
story
dressed like a
on this
ninja.
part.
I see. Take this thing off me, will you? I'm Richard Ames.
Secret Service?
No, I was sent in by the Lali Lule Lo, just like you.
What?
The Patriots.
You're here to find out where the president is.
And just like
We have
always,
little
you're
time, so I'll be
already
brief.
caught.
How about switching to nanocommunications first?
Nanocommunications.
Right, silence beats talk when it comes to safety.
Like, you fucking idiot. Don't even look for
Are you on?
cameras.
Right here. Do you really know where the president is?
Almost
No.
certainly. He was moved to the first floor of Shell 2's
Oh,
core
he's in
section.
Shell
The
Core.
first floor. The core of Shell 2. Is he still there?
I don't know.
Oh,
I can't
yeah.
get a response.
You don't think he's been like the other
Dun dun
hostages?
dun.
A hostage was
Uh-huh.
killed in retaliation after the SEAL 10 disaster, remember?
What are you talking about?
What was that noise? Just
Regardless
now.
of what they do to other hostages, they won't touch the president.
What makes you so sure?
The case.
You mean the nuclear button they took?
Right. And the case won't do a thing by itself. That case may be the single most advanced example of a weapons failsafe system. The password is nothing less than the physiological data of the US president.
Physiological data.
The president's own vital signs, heartbeat, brainwave pattern, blood pressure, and so on, are constantly monitored and relayed by his internal nanomachines. This information, along with the DNA pattern, serve as a biometric password, unbreakable even by the latest parallel processor supercomputers. The password entry itself cannot be performed unless brainwave patterns and heartbeats fall within normal parameters, rendering chemical and other forms of coercion impractical. In other words, the login must be made of the president's own free will. As a failsafe, the input must also be reconfirmed hourly, even after the initial login. If a valid confirmation is not forthcoming, the system will automatically cancel the login.
And that's why they can't harm the president.
At least until the bird flies.
Is there really a new model of Metal Gear here?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The black case serves as the launch
Arsenal
key to Metal Gear
Gear.
as well.
Why would they hide Metal Gear in an offshore plant?
Haven't they told you anything?
Fuck no.
The entire thing was planned. The oil spill, the tanker accident that caused it, everything. The big shell was built specifically for the development of a new Metal Gear model. The inspection tour was to check its progress.
What's going on around here?
Wait,
They're having a meeting. Why don't you listen in?
here comes Snake.
Solidus.
That's him?
Use the microphone to listen in.
This one? No one notices this entire time. He's pointing this thing. Looks like a gun.
Fat.
To come all the way to New York just to get hit with a bell attack.
Hey, Johnny.
What luck? Oh. This one's worse than that one up in Alaska. Come to think of it, that commander chick really reminded me of someone. Who is she like again? Oh yeah. She's like her. Now that's a time I'd like to forget. Ridiculous that I had to get jacked for everything that was on me. When I think about it, that's when everything started to hit the skids. It's a shame. Up to that point, I was steady cruising on the elite course. Oh, here we go again. Oh. Still, that Russian crew is a pretty decent bunch. The president's escort guys get on my nerves, though. Oh, whatever. For now, just gotta hang in there. Oh, there's no paper.
Okay, now back.
Saved us the trouble of getting rid of him ourselves.
Why did he betray us?
Who knows? They're a band of lunatics to begin with. Nothing they do should come as a surprise.
I'll have his background rechecked, just in case.
You think he was working for them?
We can't discount the possibility, especially with that intruder still at large.
Yes. The man in the sneaking suit.
You know more about those suits than I do.
But Foxhound was disbanded 4 years ago, so it must be the Patriots. What about the damage to Shell 2?
The circulation system for the contaminated water has been damaged. The water being drawn in is overflowing, and the lower block of the central section is flooded.
Completely.
Seal the connecting pathway between
They know
shells
you're
1
there.
and 2.
So this is a canned
Simtex and IR
speech between
sensors
them.
are already in place.
Any effect on it?
No.
What about the president?
The password entry has already been made to the black case. In 1 hour, we'll need a confirmation from him. His work is done after that.
Make sure you keep him alive until then.
Yes, I know.
What about the unit's activation?
Almost complete. The code has already been entered. All we need now is for the girl to start the system.
The usual method, I assume?
No. The drugs took care of everything.
Only a few more steps to outer heaven.
Where's Olga? Anything there? There she is.
Who is that cyborg ninja, Shalashaska?
I cannot even guess.
What about you?
I'm having the matter looked into.
Olga, don't cast suspicion where it isn't due.
Where it isn't due, when you watched my father die and did nothing.
It's
He
been
killed
2
your
years
father.
ago, Olga. Let it go.
I read the case file for Shadow Moses, by the way.
Olga, how could you suspect me?
I know that the ninja is not one of my men.
How meaningful you make that sound. If Sergei were still alive...
If the old man were still alive, I wouldn't need to take orders from you.
Olga, Sergei was my best friend.
If you sell
Bullshit.
us out, I'll kill you myself.
Listen, daughter of Sergei. Don't ever let me see your gun pointed at me again.
If you wish, I'll put a bullet in your back instead.
I took you both in when no one else would. You think
shit.
any government would have you as irregulars in this political climate? The
Yes.
worst kind of wet works, maybe. But even that's
Ooh,
doubtful.
wet work.
I recommend
Sounds
against
about well.
switching camps. You've nowhere left to go.
All right.
It's happening again.
This damn right arm. Liquid! It's almost as if it's having its revenge.
How much do you think we spent on that arm in Lyon? The best transplant surgery team in the world.
I never trust a Frenchman.
Never trust a Frenchman. Remember that, folks. You'll end up with an arm, with a hand that is trying to take over your entire body.
Maybe that man's presence.
Ocelot, I leave this place in your hands. I have the intruder to take care of.
Yes, King.
King. Alright. Now it's back to Ames.
Is that really Solid Snake?
That's what he claims.
I thought Snake was dead.
Solid Snake did die. But he's also here in the shell. Either he survived or there are two of them.
Two of them?
There were three of
That's
them.
impossible. Anyway, what did you manage to catch?
They said password
There's a guy
input
with
was
a
complete.
bad bowel
thought so.
problem in
You
the
said the password
bathroom.
entry into the
And there
black
wasn't-
case
there isn't
had
paper.
To be made by the
Just
president
remember that.
willingly.
That's right.
So this means the president is cooperating with them.
It would have to be, yes.
Why?
Probably
Save his
tired of
own
being a
ass.
puppet. But it wasn't a smart move to betray us.
A puppet?
We're running out of time. They will fire a nuke. You know what you need to do before then.
Fire the nuke, but it's nowhere close to the ransom deadline.
Ransom?
They don't give a
$30
shit.
billion in cash.
What are you babbling about? The nuclear strike is not a threat. It's been the objective all along.
They plan to slaughter millions of people.
No, a high-altitude detonation. You've heard of the Compton effect?
Total disruption
Yeah,
of
you know, Ice
electronic
Cube.
equipment caused by EMMA pulse.
Textbook answer. Well, when an average nuclear warhead goes off within the atmosphere, the result is an electromagnetic pulse of up to 50 billion megawatts. The EMMA field can reach tens of thousands of volts per meter, and most electronic equipment will be toast in an instant.
If one of the key movers of world economy stops functioning, it could mean the beginning of a global depression.
Yay.
But that isn't their aim. What they plan to do is liberate Manhattan. Pull it offline and turn it into
Outer
some kind of a
Haven.
republic. Hence, Sons of Liberty, I suppose.
Sons of Liberty?
Damn! Ocelot is coming. I'm going
Ocelot
offline.
wins. Spoiler for Metal Gear Solid 4.
Search my pocket. Hurry.
Oh baby. Wrong pocket,
It's a
dude.
security card. You'll be able to unlock doors of up to level 3 security. Use it to get to Shell 2.
Woo woo.
Take care of the president before they launch the nuke.
Alright. Well, time to get my gun out and shoot at Ocelot.
He's coming here. Pick up your AK.
Why are you yelling at me? You can already see me. Well, this is a long episode.
What do you think you're doing?
I asked him to remove these. I'm ill, you see.
I always knew that the DIA turned out second-rate liars.
What are you talking about?
No need for denials.
Department of Internal
We
Affairs.
know what you are, Colonel Ames. They knew that the president was planning to betray them. So they sent you in to keep tabs on him.
Whoops.
Am I right?
You.
Sorry, Colonel. You failed to carry out your duties.
You'll never escape the Lali Lulelo.
Said so.
So you will.
What the?
You tricked me. I understand now. Ocelot. You.
Fox die.
You? Which team are you with? Show me your face. You know who he is.
No, he is not one of mine.
Identify yourself. We meet
Colonel
at last.
Radinovich Rykov. Hi, Olga.
Hold your fire. We need the hostages alive.
Love how he's so determined to keep up this ruse. Ding. Running. Okay, I gotcha.
Colonel, Ames is dead. Looked like a heart attack.
Even
That's
with
unfortunate.
pacemaker.
However, we
Oh
do
wait,
at least know where the president is.
maybe
So there
they
really is a
triggered the
new
heart
type of
attack
metal
using
gear in
his
this place?
pacemaker, because that's what it sounded like.
We're still looking into it.
I've also been told that the nuclear strike was what the terrorists were after from the start, not the $30 billion.
Right. It was a cover-up all along.
Colonel, what are you keeping from me?
I am not keeping back anything. It's not as though I'm told all the facts either. I'm
Right.
pulling in all the favors
Did
I
he?
can to look into all this. Just be a little patient. Our priority should
They
be
may
with the
have-
president right now.
They
We can
have
take it
ended up
that they've
going
completed
and
the password entry and are preparing Metal
modifying
Gear for a
that.
nuclear strike. Get to the president as soon
I think
as
he
possible.
said Christ
But
originally.
the president is cooperating with them.
According to Ames, yes. But it's also true that they're about to get rid of the president. There's something else going on here. And the president may be able to tell you what it is when you see him in person. Once they get the confirmation for nuclear launch, they'll do it. You need to rescue the president before then.
Okay.
Jack, I agree with the Colonel. You need to protect the President for now.
All right.
Okay. Alright, well, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching. You've been awesome. I'm Mr. Achievable. Bye.